So I've always kind of gone the extra mile for all the jobs I've ever done. Turns out my Uber customers didn't appreciate it.
Earl was waiting for the joke.
I know.
I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah. I know he's going to say something funny any minute now. Any minute now.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 120 of the AFoOL podcast. We might be a little off today because we're on a different day. Well, not for you guys. For us, it's a different day. So we're early. We got nothing to talk about, which means we'll probably run long again. This is Joey over here. This BrickTrains is his channel. Down below is Jabo. Everybody knows Jabo. He's still in Milo's room.
Yeah.
I'm Earl. You know me as Mardi Gras Man. And this is another one of our great podcasts because we are the gold standard.
Well, apparently we're all in gray today, though.
Yeah.
We coordinated that, didn't we?
Well, there's a lot of gray area with us.
Oh, yeah, that was a better joke than I had, man.
Yeah.
So, who's got snow? I guess you guys are all done with it.
Remember we had a tornado watch last night.
We did too. We had that.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I follow this guy, Froggy Flips, and he had a toy show over the weekend, and the snowstorm kind of blew in on him.
Oh man, I've seen him before. He's the guy that does the yard sales and stuff.
He
used to
collects toys. Yeah.
Okay.
Vintage toys like 90s and
what a dork.
Yeah,
I would do that. I would do that. So, on the previous episode of the AFoOL podcast, why do I feel like I'm on the wrong side?
Because you are.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, now Earl would have been pointing at the right side.
Yeah, you would have been. On the last episode of the AFoOL podcast, you actually went and did some shopping.
Yeah. I bought 2 books and a box.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And one of them is a vault set, right?
I think.
I guess so, if you want to call it that.
Well, how do you like the book? I know you did a video.
I haven't. I started reading it, but I haven't really got far in the book.
Yeah.
Well, I need an audio version.
So I used to have an Audible account, but I have an Amazon Music account. Well, Amazon Music will let you get one audio book. Basically, you can change it out at once a month. You keep it for longer than that, but you can change it out. The Audible subscription kind of got a little expensive, and you got to really kind of stick with it. You get like 3 books every month, but you got to pay attention, or you're going to lose money on that pretty quick. And at any rate, I went ahead and selected that book as my current audio book through Audio Music. So I'm about halfway through it, listening to it. Yeah, it is not your typical Lego business book. There's a lot, well, at least the first part up to where I'm up to 70s or 80s or whatever it is. It's really a lot about the family, so which is pretty cool, interesting.
Yeah, I had some people commenting on my video talking about a person sent me the Edith Farnsworth house.
Yes, that's what started this. Yeah.
No.
Well,
Edith
that was the
Farnsworth is the Farnsworth house.
Oh.
This is in the book. It's Edith's house, which was that Godfrey's wife? See, I haven't read enough of the book.
Well, and see, then they start referring to them by their initials in the book. But was that? Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Instead, I got sent was a picture of the Lego set. That's the the architecture commonly available at the time, Farnsworth House, which was also an Edith Farnsworth House.
Yeah.
That's not who it is. Right? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I haven't got to that. I did get to that part.
You're not going to find the Farnsworth House in the book.
Well, there is a picture that you showed in that.
That's a huge house.
Yeah, well, it's the one with the.
Hey, can you do the share screen thing? Or
I could do it. Yeah, I didn't bring my book down. My book's upstairs.
Well, I just want to.
Just about got Heather talked into.
So the architecture set that's in the book was only given to family.
Right. Yes.
And if you type FARNSWORTH.
Hang on. Where am I looking? Anywhere?
On Bricklink or Brickset.
Okay.
Farnsworth.
Okay. Present. Share screen. Here we go. Okay.
There you go. That's the Farnsworth house.
Right.
Which apparently, it doesn't say it on the box, but apparently it was Edith Farnsworth. That's what somebody said. That's not rare. Like
the picture in the book is a different.
Yes, look how little this house is compared to. This is just some glass house.
Yeah.
That was designed by somebody. It's famous, architectural landmark. That's not the house that we're talking about in the book.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's
my point. This isn't what we were looking for.
No. Well, we were looking for doesn't exist unless you were
yes.
Only family members got it.
Only family members got it.
Yeah.
This was huge.
Yeah.
I wonder how many family members got that. I think it was like half a dozen, couple dozen.
As many kids and grandkids and cousins they got, it could have been anywhere from 20 to 100 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I can't imagine they made less than 100 of them, but who knows?
I wonder if there's one in the vault.
That's what that was. I think that's how this came up. But the question came up because we were talking about what set would you take from the vault.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That sure did. Yep.
Nothing better to take than a set that was never publicly available. So that's Joey's actually reading the book or listening to the book, and I either haven't gone to the bathroom enough.
I was fixing to put that out there. You must be in and out really fast.
I got other things to do, Yeah, do the wordle of the day and the.
Don't look up the joke of the day.
Yeah.
So now we can get to the vault set, the typesetter stuff.
Yeah. I forgot what year this was from, but mine it's 1990, 92, so probably 92. I got set 9550.
I thought that would have been older than that.
It's a Lego not architecture, Lego education or DACTA. It says, does this say DACTA on it? I can't tell.
It's in French, but I don't see DACTA.
Atelier Lego Diactu et de lecture.
Very good. Very good.
So it's actually got the parts list on the front of the box.
That's cool.
And who like me that always wants to open the box this way?
Yeah, that's wrong.
But you got to open the back. So let's see if we can do this. And I'm hoping, there's all my parts in here. So I'm going to set it down. Oh, hit the microphone.
I'm going to make a mess.
So the sealed bag. Those are like 2x8s with holes on the side.
Those are crazy looking.
It's like an extra wide Technic beam, but it's a tile.
Huh.
That's a sealed bag.
Is that only available in that set?
Yeah, I think so. And here's some like 1x8s that are they're smooth on all sides, but they got anti-studs on the bottom.
Huh.
That's a sealed bag. There's some more with this plus and minus signs on them. They don't look like stickers. These are all sealed.
Wow.
Dots on these.
Yeah.
We got some letter ones, different letters.
Nice.
And my bags are all sealed. More letters. So they're like, they actually, oh, it's weird how they go. Because there's a hole on one side. I don't know if it shows up. And then it's anti-studs on the other. So you can put them sideways or long ways.
Huh.
I don't know. It's my first experience seeing these. I hate to open these. I'm going to need to open them. So that's all for putting on the type thing. This is the thing I wanted to see the most in here.
Yeah.
To hold the letters. So it's got, they've put the stickers. There were some stickers that were removed. They put them all up here. Why did they do that? This thing is in mint condition. It's like shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Look at it from the side profile. Let's see. I don't know.
Now, will it sit on studs on the bottom there?
It's like a base plate. So I think you got to build something to hold it, which must be what some of this other stuff is in here. Or either you set it on the yellow case somehow, because they show it in the yellow case.
Surely there's some way to stand that up without.
Yeah, and that's what they got. They showed the box open.
Oh,
and they got the inside the box.
I see it. Yeah, so you put the lid goes down and then it hangs on there.
And it says DACTA on this thing.
There you go. There's your DACTA.
And so if they just hadn't put those stickers on there, that's disappointing. I got more stickers. Oh, there's more stuff in here. I'm not going to show you all the paperwork, but they took a lot of stickers off. This sheet's missing a bunch of stickers.
Yeah, somebody just went crazy with the stickers somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a refrigerator with some random letters
on it.
Yeah,
that's disappointing. A lot of the stickers are gone. Let's see what else is in here. We got a gray base plate.
Okay.
Wonder what the dimensions are.
That looks odd.
2 white ones. Looks like
that gray one looks odd.
Yeah. Let me see.
And the white one looks short.
18. Yeah, 18 by 24 is what it looks like.
That's weird.
And the white looks shorter than 32.
Oh, it's definitely shorter than 32. I think, they're all the same size, so it looks like they're 18 by 24, I think. And then, what else we got in here? We got, somebody wrote on this. Oh, it's more letters. I wonder if these are ones that they put stickers. These are opened. And I wonder if these are ones that they used the stickers.
They had to letter the bricks?
Yeah, apparently. I thought the bricks were pre-lettered. But these bags are opened. Maybe I can show you the piece better. So that's not a sticker. So it's got that hole there and then anti-stud there on the back.
That is so strange.
Yeah. I'm not sure how this works.
No. That hole doesn't look like it's a stud. It's big enough to be a stud, is it?
Well, if you had a base plate if your base plate was against the wall.
Well, put it on your red thing. Put it on your red stand.
So if I put it on, oh wait, it won't stick to this.
That's what I was saying. It looks small. The hole looks okay.
You can put it like that.
But the hole on the bottom looks smaller than a stud.
Let's find out. We're going to test it out. So, oh man, now I can't get it off of that. I put it on that base plate and I can't pull it off. So we got an N here. We'll put the N by the G. See if it'll fit. Yeah, it fits like that.
There you go. Yep. Yeah.
So
I got it just for this red piece.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That red piece was what, like $50 or more from different sellers?
Was there anybody even had the red piece by itself?
I wonder if these are part of the kit. I got these 2 red cases in here.
That might be to keep the letters in.
I don't know if these, they don't have Lego on them anywhere. So I wonder if this is part of it. Let's see what my inventory. Oh yeah, my instructions show them right there.
Huh.
So I have an Is It Lego piece.
Yeah, you do.
Lego nowhere on here, but these were in there. This is a little box to store your letters, I guess.
Looks like a traveling soapbox.
Yeah. Put the bar of soap in there. Yeah. So yeah, did I waste my money? Probably. But I got one of these now.
So have you collect DACTA? Have you looked to see how many DACTA sets there were?
I don't know the number, no, but it has to be a lot. And the other thing about DACTA or Lego Education is there'll be a lot of variations of the same set.
Yeah.
And we don't know how many of those there are.
Right.
Because the typesetter set, I can't imagine it was in production long, but we know at least that there's different languages.
Yeah, there's 4 versions of it.
And then
languages.
However long it was in production, did some come with a few different elements? I don't know.
Right.
But there's some sets that have been in production for a long time. You might still be able on Lego Education to get a blue base plate and a green base plate and a gray one. They may still have those kits. There was I bought it when they had it on clearance or on sale, but it was a box that came with the large gray base plate, 48 by 48 base plate, a blue one, 32 by 32, and a green one, 32 by 32. Those were in production for even after they were discontinued from Lego, the green and the blue one, you could still get them from Lego Education. So there's such a variety. It's like Hugh not wanting to do the vintage stuff back in the day because
there's just so much.
Yeah, and I think it's the same with the Education and DACTA.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find one complete because most of the people that bought them actually used them. They weren't collector's items. They were education.
Yeah, I was going to say they were going to schools. So they weren't collectors, but they were either in some teacher's closet hidden away or they were destroyed by kids.
I was about to say, you say that, but how many DACTA sets have you bought with the strap on them that's never been opened?
Well, I've bought several, but those I bought directly from Lego Education. It used to be a separate website.
But you see a lot of those sets.
People selling them on eBay or something.
Yeah, they're still all sealed up. But that's because they found them in some teacher's closet and said, "Oh, let's just get rid of this because nobody used it."
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's hard to like put a value on some of it. Now, if that one that has the Futuron space stuff in it,
right,
ever came up for sale sealed, I'm sure it would go for quite a bit. It'd go for a lot more than what I paid for this, and I paid $300 for this.
Right.
And it's like, I don't think this is worth what I paid for it. But I wasn't. Just knowing that I got new elements, like these are unused. I just looked at the sticker sheet.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
And it came from France without getting broken in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
I thought that was
Yes,
less than 2 weeks because you ordered it on the last one, and we're less than 2 weeks before.
Right.
And you've had it a few days, haven't you?
Yeah, I got it on like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Just didn't have time to open it. So I feel bad because I don't know if y'all. Jason was passing through. He's passing through Georgia. By the time this airs, he had already gone through, and it's like he's wanting. It's the second time he's come through, and it's like you got to come through not on Tuesday, Jason.
Right.
I cannot. There's nothing I can do. It's like.
Is he still coming through? Because he had talked to me a week or so ago and was, said he'd be through my part of town around 20th or 21st, Friday or something. But then he also told me, he said, if it looks like a big blue winter storm coming through there, he said, I'm staying south and going back.
Maybe that's what he's doing, staying south.
I haven't talked to him since, but we got 3 inches of snow this morning, and we're supposed to get 9 inches on Tuesday, or flurries. You said you went to bed and you woke up. How do you not know that that's coming? Nobody knew. I mean, it wasn't it was weird because we were under well, that was the problem, right? There was a cold front coming through, but it all depends on how far east it's going to go, how far south it goes, and when I went to bed, we were under tornado watch, and it was storming outside, and the city was flooded, and it was about 50 something degrees, and I had no idea. I fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up an hour or so later. I think thunder woke me up. I told her, I'm going to bed, I'm tired, and she's like, we're under tornado watch, watch. And I said, well, you watch, I'm going to sleep. So I wake up, and I inadvertently wake her up or whatever, and I look outside, and there's 3 inches of snow. I said, hey, what happened to the tornadoes? There's snow outside. She's like, what? And she looks outside, and she starts getting on her phone. When did this happen?
Yeah.
Sometime while we were asleep. So
I kind of miss the days. I mean, that doesn't happen as much nowadays.
No.
But it used to be kind of special for us down here in the South when we don't get a lot of snow, when you didn't know it was coming and then it came. You got snow.
It was kind of cool. It's pretty much gone now, but it warmed up just enough today to get all the streets cleared. Yeah. But it is now, we are sub-freezing. We are sub-freezing and dropping. It will not be above freezing again for a week and a half.
So do y'all shut down, or do you have to walk uphill in the snow to get to work?
He's in the Midwest, right? Yeah, they're used to it.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing. I mean,
yeah, but I'm talking about 9 inches. That seems like something.
Oh, see, that all depends. Yeah, the 9 inches all depends on how cold it's going to be. Because if it stays powdery and blows away, that 9 inches will be all piled up in a cornfield, and But if it's a wet, heavy snow, yeah, that can be a problem. But the worst I've ever really seen it is like a day, and then it's not that they really shut anything down. My work won't shut down. We are essential. We work through the pandemic. We can work through a little snow.
Yeah.
Working through the little snow just about cost the plant site that I work at, because they lost steam, and that's been almost a month ago, and they still haven't recovered. What's that old saying? We'll never financially recover from this. It's ugly. I don't work for them no more.
I'll never financially recover from this hobby.
Well, that's true too.
That's true too. So I want to ask you about the Quattro figure and the price hike, and what's your best thoughts on why it went from
why would somebody spend $1,120.94?
So how many are available on Bricklink?
There's still some for sale, but all of them are over 800.
That's crazy.
There's like 4 or 5 for sale. I think the cheapest like 880.
I mean, what happened to cause that?
I don't know. It's funny because the last time I talked about it, Sans commented because he wanted to get one because he likes weird stuff like me.
Right.
But the price had jumped up, but it was still like $300. And then all of a sudden somebody goes out there. Why? There's no reason to spend that much money.
So somebody somewhere has brought this to
is this some YouTuber that's going to make a video and he's got unlimited funds? But yeah, the cheapest $858 is currently available. So it's the price that he paid is more than there's 4 available for sale, and the person that bought the one paid more than any of those 4. And if you go, you know how to look at the price guide.
It's up here at the top, right?
Yeah, view price guide.
Click the button. Come on now. There we go.
Yeah. So somebody $197, $374 in December. So yeah, this one that was $1,120 just makes no sense. I don't even know why it jumped up to $197, then $400. I'm like, grief.
Yeah, I was going to say those prices are.
what figure? And
Expensive.
I asked it in the video, like what figure that was in a regularly available set, not a Comic-Con, not a New York Toy Fair, not a limited edition, not a Chase figure. What figure is sold for over $1,000?
How much is a Cloud City Boba Fett? That's the only when you.
That's
that's
probably the one. Let's go look at Cloud City Boba Fett. That's the one.
That's the only one I could think of. And I don't understand why the Cloud City Boba Fett fetches such a high demand, but the other figures.
This figure's probably more rare than that one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not go down that chase again.
All right, there's Boba Fett. Let's see what his average sale price is. So there's some for less, but it has sold for more. So a new one is sold for average up to almost $2,000.
Yeah, almost 2,000.
You can buy a used one still. So yeah, the Cloud City Boba Fett.
So go back to those other figs, or the other figs. Are there any of those other figs from that set only available in that set?
Oh,
I don't think the Stormtrooper. It's a yellow head. Maybe Lando. Princess Leia. Oh, it doesn't say Cloud City. The ones that say Cloud City,
the ones that say Cloud City. So she was in this one, yeah, obviously. What is she going for?
She's not highly desirable, but those figures are produced one for one.
Yeah, it's the same figure of those figures as our Boba Fett.
Right, right. So you would. What about check that Lando? He's got to be more than Leia.
Smooth hair. Yeah, he's a little more. But 440.
Now that fig seems like it'd be more desirable. Not as desirable as Boba Fett, but close.
He's an interesting figure because he's colored when they were yellow. He was the first not yellow figure, but they didn't do everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
that's the thing that gets me. Not that a fig is.
They were.
So even the Stormtrooper has a yellow head.
I think he does. Let's look. 4 parts.
And that one says one set too.
Yep. Oh, it's just regular plain.
Just a plain one. What was his value? Is there any special markings on him?
$3.
I know he said 4 sets. I'm sorry, it looked like a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 4 sets.
That's just because he's got a yellow head instead of a black one or whatever.
But yeah, all the early up 2001 through 2003 there.
Wow. Look, that's the one that you sold.
I had Final Duel too, man.
That's the one you sold hundreds of.
88 cents.
So that's what always gets me is that the figures are 1 for 1, and people can say how rare the Boba Fett is. No more rare than the Leia or the Lando, but yet,
right. It's
demand. It goes to
exactly. Yeah. It's the collectability of the Boba Fett for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not like Boba is armyable. I mean, he's a single character.
Yeah.
So
it's funny, the whole popularity of Boba Fett is he's such a minor character.
Yeah.
Right.
And he got popular because he got killed off, we thought the way he did at the Sarlacc pit at the beginning of episode 6.
So do you remember your first experience with Boba Fett? The first time you ever heard or seen or knew anything about Boba Fett?
So I don't know how much I paid attention to it's when the movie, but my first experience is when they had the figures, the little Kenner figures.
Yeah. Because
he was just like any of those other people that Luke killed in episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
And he did have a speaking role at different times. But it to me, it was just like any other minor background character
Right.
in Star Wars.
Yeah. Right. Well,
He
you
didn't
didn't.
really
You
do a lot.
No, he was just in the. What was he in the one scene in A New Hope or something where he said no disintegration or something like that?
Well, I
So,
don't think he was. Was he in the? Yeah, he was. Was he even in the first one or the fourth one? Did they
yeah, A New Hope.
Did they put that back in?
But he
or was
wanted
it-
him. He wanted it in the
they just.
fifth.
See, you might be right.
I
Because
think they may have mentioned him in the fourth one, but in the fifth one, which was actually the second one, he was in that one.
right,
When they got what's his name?
George has played with his movies so much that even I can't keep up
When
with
they
him.
put him in
Yeah,
Carbonite, he took him away.
Right. But that was the thing. J.C. Penney or I think it was J.C. Penney. Somebody was at least it was Kenner was doing the mail off, and if you collected so many points, you sent them in, because I did. I sent in and got my little points, sent in to get the Boba Fett with the launching missile.
Oh,
I never got my launching missile Boba Fett.
oh
That's
no!
because they didn't produce them.
Well, they
Because
produced them, but they had to glue the
Yeah,
the
they produced
missile
them
in,
with
yeah.
it wasn't.
Oh, I
because
never
they-
got that. I never even got that. I sent away. I never even got that. So I did get the cardboard cantina. I think that was something you had to send away for. Or
It's the BDP all over again.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mail in.
Is it one of those things where something becomes popular because it's rare, but it's like the Kardashian effect. It's popular because it's popular,
Just because it's
not
popular.
anything special.
Yeah, right.
FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh,
There's
they
so
collected
many
it.
other
Must be
things
cool.
It could be the same, and it's not.
Yeah.
Like, let's go back to the Quattro. There's no reason for that figure.
Something had to have happened for it to skyrocket overnight.
I want to see if anybody posts a video on it that has stupid money. But what's your investment goal there? Why are you going to spend the $1,200, basically? So if you look up Lego Quattro
On YouTube.
What are your results?
Well, apparently some Swedish band. So that's not what we want.
Did you spell
We're not even
Quattro
going to
right?
show pictures of that. Let's try again here. Yeah, did I spell it right? Lego Quattro. Yeah, there we go. What's the first result? What do you think?
I don't know.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
look at
dun.
that. Good. That's because this I guess is based on your
6 years ago.
I
Yep.
did one of the buckets.
Yeah,
That's my first one too.
Okay. So there's a few people, and I think because they come up in shorts. There are Steve Mold. There's Steve Mold's video. He got 1.7 million views, but he just talked about how Quattro can connect to Duplo, which can connect the system, and it's kind of frustrating. I mean, I think he had the problem because I didn't even do it in that video, which was like 10 years ago.
right.
The red brick one. What year was that one?
11 years ago. It just says 11 years ago.
11 years ago. I didn't connect them because you can't connect a 2x4 Duplo brick on top of a Quattro brick.
Oh, it
You
only
do
goes one
2x2.
way.
It's got a cross support in it that blocks you from connecting it. So I want to do a video because I want to do the same principle of connecting them, but
Right.
I don't think anybody's considered all of the connections. There's one more that you can connect.
One more connection, which
Yeah.
is you're gonna do the video.
I'm going to do a video.
Okay, sorry.
I've not seen
nothing.
Yeah, there's very
No.
little on Quattro with good reason.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares. Sam Builds. I want one of those things, Sam. Get me one of those, buddy. I don't know him other than his videos, but
Yeah, so we'll see if we see Quattro Boy. Now, Quattro Boy, has he appeared in anybody else's videos?
I don't know. Let's see.
Am I the
Is that
only
his-
one
Is that
on
his
YouTube at this
name?
time that's actually used his own image? Like, I not harvested one from the internet?
Well, yours doesn't even show up. when I type.
Well, they don't call it
whoa.
Quatro,
Check this video out from 8 years ago.
yeah, my rarest part.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Rarest parts that nobody wants.
Well, what
now.
is it? Not Quattro Boy, but what does he have a number or something? Quattro figure.
Quattro figure. Maybe try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think I'm the only one. There's another. There's another
you don't
video.
Get you don't get anything for Quattro Boy.
Dark hair, then.
I don't know. I scrolled down a little bit and it showed your first Lego haul. That's an interesting thumbnail.
Oh, that. Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. Somebody did. But they only did the Duplo Primo adapter. So
yeah, they didn't do Quattro there yet. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one everybody always forgets about, the Primo one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a pretty cool piece, honestly. So
depends on how you define cool.
Well, that is a very true statement. I define it differently than a lot.
Well, after this airs, I wonder how many of those are going to sell off Bricklink.
We ain't that influential, are we?
The Primo adapters?
Oh,
the Quattro Boy.
The Quattro Boy.
Well, are those 4 Quattro Boys going to sell? Now that would be interesting if they were all gone. But
we'll have to remember to follow up in the next. We'll just have to keep track of that and follow the Quattro Boy. How many are left for sale?
Yeah.
They
don't sell very often. So
yeah, well, not at that price. I don't get it. Duck Bricks just needed one. We're all good. Somebody's got to say it, right? Drove the price up. All right. So I was contacted by one of our viewers. Apparently, I scrolled way down on BrickTsar here. And they had some parts that they had pictures of. Let me see if I can remember his name real quick. Christopher Gant, right? Christopher. We're just going to go with Christopher so I don't mess up his last name. And where did they go? So he sent me the pictures, and I can add things to BrickTsar, and they were not on BrickTsar, and he had pictures that, here we go. But which one do we want to start with? Let's start with this one. It's easier. So
boat weight,
which you would think, but as a service pack, there's a 118-1. And then there's this 1118-1. But I don't think the 118 is in here either. So that's kind of cool. He had that picture of the sealed bag. But this one here is a little bit different. This is 9192, which, again, was not on BrickTsar, but it was on Bricklink, but it had a different number or a newer number or something. But this is the old DACTA zoo animals. So he has a whole set of these too, and I just cut the picture out.
When you say it had a different set number on Bricklink, what do you mean?
Well, let me look and see, because I don't remember now. 9192. Maybe it was the same number, but it's a different picture that they have on.
Well, the picture you got is a picture of the box. That's a picture from the catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I was thinking
you have a better picture.
Well, I have a picture of the item. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a note. Yeah. So here it says an earlier version of the set may appear in 1995, because these are not from 1995. These are from 1998.
Oh, okay.
But what's interesting is this picture that says came from 1995 has this 4.122.003.
Oh, is that the barcode label on the front of it?
Excuse me. No, it's the I don't know what it is. There's the EAN or the barcode.
Oh, I see it at the bottom. 4.112.
Yeah,
okay.
It's down here.
All right.
Yeah. Move the mouse over here. So I thought that was interesting. They're kind of fun to add new things to the databases and kind of keep them up to date. I selected my picture. That's not because it's my picture.
that-
It's just
Was that service pack number on there, or you completely you?
No, it was on the bag.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
But was that already in BrickTsar and you just added an image, or was it not on there at
No,
all?
it wasn't in there at all. I need to look
Yeah.
see if 118
Makes you wonder how many of those service packs nobody
are
knows
missing.
about.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of weird because again, this you had mentioned it earlier. Hugh didn't want to do the older stuff, and that's kind of this uncatalogued service packs and stuff. Who knows what's out there, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. I was thinking
And then
one. Whoops. That didn't
Lego
work.
already was notorious for using the same number for
Right.
different things, and then or having the same thing have different parts.
Right. Yeah. See that boat weight. That boat weight is hard to find.
Yeah, but it's 1,118.
1,000. Yeah, that's what I put in there, and I know that's in here. But there's another number for it. That is the picture that Bricklink has, which is old blurry picture. But there's also 18.
Oh, 18.2.
18.
Ship. Oh, that was from the catalogs. When you see those low numbers, that's
There
how
it
they
is.
refer to them in the catalog. But you very well could have got that, and it had that 1118.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where we get to those castle minifigure packs or space minifigure. They'll have the number like that, but then that might not be the number that's on the actual package.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Similar to, but different than.
That's a catalog picture.
Yeah. I agree. But that's kind of some of the stuff that has happened over the years where now we have this forked thing that's the same.
Yeah.
I would love, and of course, none of these are for sale, but I do believe there were some of the 1118s for sale.
I could grab a bunch of boat weights and say it's a set.
Well, yeah, but it ain't
Yeah.
in the bag, right?
One of those that 100% is the only value in it is having it in the bag, and they're not even that much. You know what? These are people just he's just selling the boat weight. It's used.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first one's just the boat weight, but these other why is there
bad? $3.30 for a sealed one.
Seal? Yeah, it's almost like buy one. I'm not.
Jabo's getting tempted.
No, by the time you get it shipped, it's going to be
too much. Yeah, because it's coming from.
Not if he has temper parts in the store.
No, and he probably doesn't. There's not many people do. Most of the people, if you see people that have tipper truck parts, especially the blue bucket, in any quantity, more than 2, and I haven't bought them yet, it's because they have extremely high shipping charges or extremely high minimum quantities, or they don't have it even if it's regular ship, and I can't find nothing else in their store. There's one store I keep filling my cart up, and I'm like, I get to check out, it's $53 for shipping. I'm like, you live in the same country as these other people I buy from.
Right. It's not that much.
And you know what? I know I've talked about this before. The thing that annoys me the most is people that add PayPal fees, and they're actually much higher than the actual PayPal fees.
Right.
I'm like, I know the PayPal fees aren't that much. They're fees, I get it, but those should always go to the seller.
I thought it was against.
It's against U.S. law, but apparently
it's
not against European law.
Okay. Oh, did everybody just sign their certificate or whatever with Bricklink to whatever that crap was? I got a big old pop-up. I mean, I guess I could
get that a while back.
Okay, maybe I just skipped it and needed the date because today was the date.
Yeah.
It said it was the last. So maybe I just
I don't care what the European Union does.
Right, but mine come up and said that they're going to suspend my account if I don't self-certify or do the thing. So I was like, okay, I'm self-certified. All right. How about something crazy on eBay?
Yeah, woo! We need a stinger.
Yeah, we need a stinger.
Okay, $250,000 for misprint helmet.
with no flaws. That's incorrect. You can't have a misprinted helmet with no flaws.
Flaws. And here's the thing. It really literally, I mean, they're saying it's this whole shock trooper. I guess it's really just the helmet that's
Yeah,
misprinted.
everything got printed on the back instead of the front.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't see LEP 58 getting a feedback anytime soon.
no, I don't see him getting a sale. At
I wonder if he sold anything.
No.
Yeah,
Let's say sellers other items. He hasn't even bought anything.
yeah.
Got no feedback.
Nothing.
It benefits charity though.
Benefits charity in Finland. Yeah, I wonder what charity that is.
$150 for shipping, even from Finland. That's crazy.
Well, I got to
price,
insure
I
it.
would expect free shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's something crazy on eBay. I mean, you just don't even bid on that. There's nothing that looks good about that. From a seller standpoint, a price standpoint, if you think that's cool, there probably isn't many of those if you're into collecting those, but why collect something that is basically useless?
And even if you did collect them and it was just to put in your cabinet or,
Which way you face it, frontwards or backwards?
Which way do you face it? And somebody looks at that and says, man, this thing's worth a lot of money. It's a misprint. And they're like, okay, you sure you didn't get an eraser and draw that on yourself?
Yeah. Right. How do you know somebody didn't make it?
Yeah. I mean,
there's nothing that Lego's ever made that's worth $250,000.
No, it's a piece of plastic, people.
Those minifigures they put on the spaceship, or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
They sent to Saturn, or I don't know where they sent them.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. They got the ones that just went up on the shuttle and came back. Those are supposed to be. I don't remember what they were made out of. They're pretty expensive too. I mean, at least that is rare earth metals that have been to space and back. I mean, that's worth something. But
so did you see? Speaking of rare, or never mind. Vsauce just did a almost not Lego, but a brick themed box.
Yeah. This is the first one that they didn't send you, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I was. It's one of those things. I got to thinking. It's like how I had so much joy in buying those boxes, and once they got involved, once I got upset when the boxes got bad, then they reached out to me, and then they offered to send me boxes. And then when they make a box I actually like, they decide that's when they're not going to send it.
Send them anymore.
So now I am like, you think of how many shirts when I was doing the shirt challenge were Vsauce shirts.
Right. Yeah.
Now I'm like, all that crap over there is coming off. I am so done. I'm so done. And it's like, then I was like, well, do I have a right to be that mad? Probably not. But it's like they sapped my joy from that box. Like I would have been better off just quitting when I did, but they sucked me back in. And then of all the dang things they could do, a Lego related Vsauce box. It's not Lego. It's, they got their little bricks they made. They got a little brick shirt they made, their little brick stickers. And that's when they say, we don't want you no more.
Yeah.
So do those boxes go to crap because of cost? They were trying to cut cost, or the little experiment items were.
They cut a lot of corners. So when Jake sold the company basically to Mel Science, and Mel Science got in over their heads apparently, and instead of just holding off on making things, they just sent out balsa wood based stuff. The other things were high quality things they had before. It's like it may have been still overpriced, but it wasn't low quality stuff.
Right.
And so they took my feedback. I mean, they specifically, I told them, you no longer have a book. The book was always hardback. You always had a shirt. I said, I knew no matter what other crap you put in the box, there was a book and a shirt. And that kind of made up for the value of the box. You took both of those out. Well, they put both of them back in. And I think it's because of me. I was like, I take credit for it. And it's like, yeah, we don't want to send you that one. So I said, I don't want to have anything. I sent them an email. So I don't want to have anything to do with this anymore. So
yeah, that's
a shame. It's like, do you enjoy a hobby more when you're just buying the stuff yourself? There's not even doing videos on it. Just buy it because you like it.
Right.
And it's like, I had more joy in that when it was just me buying it because I wanted to buy it. And it's like, I'm doing this thing with Fantasy. I'm already,
regretting it already, are you?
Yeah, I'm already regretting it.
Yeah.
Because you don't feel like doing a video, or you don't feel like building.
I got a video I need to make, and I don't know if I want to make it, but I committed to doing it, but they also made a commitment to me that they hadn't honored yet. So yeah, this is me ranting about free stuff. Sorry, guys.
Well,
but,
I mean,
I think you can being in the land, being a somebody who's paid to promote something isn't always what it's cut out to be. And I think the thing that disgusts me most about the Vsauce stuff is that they only want people that are going to promote it, and they send you a playbook on things to say. It's like, it doesn't matter if you like it or not.
No.
And I was like, I wanted to tell them I'm not a salesman for you. I'm a critic for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think a critic is more valuable to you.
Right.
But they want people that are going to sell.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and I think that's what, and put this on a positive note, I think that's what the land wants. The land doesn't want salesmen. It wants critics. Even if some of the people aren't necessarily acting as critics. I was
going to say, you got a lot of people that are acting like salesmen, though.
Well, I think they should, but I don't think that's what Lego expects of them. They're not, because Lego has no way of tracking how much they sell.
No.
Correct.
So Vsauce does. They track how much sell from your links. I don't even care to put the links in my videos. It's like, I'm not here to sell your product. I'm here to talk about it and tell you why it's good or why it's bad.
So they were having you put in the tracker link or whatever. So in your descriptions. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that is a good point, because Lego does it, for all the crap that everybody gives the land, they do, especially from what Alex says, they get fairly carte blanche. You know, they're not really, I don't know. It seems like he can say whatever he wants, because there's times he says stuff that I'm like, wow, it's a little rough, Alex, but
yeah.
I
think it would look really bad if everybody has their affiliate links, like they have a Lego affiliate link, like Brick Fanatics they have affiliate links. They always encourage you, please use the affiliate links if you buy any of these products from Lego. But I don't think that Lego necessarily cares that Brick Fanatics sells a lot of products for them.
Yeah, but is that affiliate link tied to his land, or is that just his affiliate link?
You can have one without being in the land.
Right. That's
but I don't know. I don't know if they make a connection to that. I just don't. It's not my perception. That's what Lego is expecting of ones like Brick Fanatics or BrickTsar.
Right.
But there is a reason, though. They send way more stuff to BrickTsar probably than anybody else, because they know BrickTsar's going to put it on their website.
Well, yeah.
And a lot of it's a highly viewed website.
I was going to say there's a lot of traffic on. I mean, there's way more traffic there than I would say. There's way more traffic than
I don't even
big YouTubers.
Brick Fanatics. I kind of follow them on social media, but their website is garbage compared to BrickTsar.
Yeah, I don't.
Because it's like when I say garbage, it's like the viewing experience is terrible. And I guess if you don't sign into BrickTsar, the viewing experience is terrible.
Yes, it is.
I think because I'm not registered, maybe Brick Fanatics has a way that you can sign in and avoid all the crappy ads. But every time I go, I'm like, I did it again. I clicked this article and there's these ads are just going past me. I'm like,
yeah, okay. I know which website this is now. Yeah,
Are
I don't know.
checking it out?
Yeah, you want to see it? It's not a website that I frequent.
But usually when I click on an article, I get a bunch of floating. I guess because I'm watching on mobile. There's an ad.
They're over there.
Yeah. Sometimes the ads get in front of the article I'm reading.
Oh,
yeah.
When I'm on mobile.
But I'm not seeing immediately. I'm not seeing a sign in. News, Lego deals.
That means you can't avoid the ads then.
Right.
And it's funny. I don't get annoyed at YouTube ads. I know there's people that do, but I've been on YouTube for so long that I know what the thing is. Now I did get annoyed. I was watching Larry Bird highlights.
Larry, wait a minute. Larry Bird highlight. What's he done?
Larry the Legend Bird. I was watching
the Hick from French Lick.
The Hick from French Lick.
That would be him.
I don't know how I got recommended. I mean, because
I like listening to other NBA players tell Larry Bird stories. That's what I watch.
Yeah,
those are good.
And so it was on NBA. It was one of NBA's YouTube channels. Man, there were ads like every minute or 2 minutes, and it was like a 20-something minute long video, and I was like, good grief. And they would be unskippable ads. I'm like, okay, throw 2 5-second unskippable ads. I can live with that. But when I had to sit there for 35 seconds, and you know what? I watched that whole video. I bet you there were 42 ads.
Yeah, there are YouTube channels that I watch frequently, not Lego, and there will get times that their ads get too much, and I'll just quit watching the video.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't care how interested I am. I'm done. There is a tolerance limit that I have for ads. And like you said, it's usually if you can, you get a 5-second, it's skippable, or it's a 5-second unskippable. Usually they'll stack 2 of those together.
Yeah.
But
like sometimes you get one that's 15 seconds, but you'll be able to skip the second one.
Yeah, you get those.
And they stack them. So, and again, I could fix all that if I signed up for YouTube Premium, but I'm not. I'm this far into it. I'm not going to do it.
So, are you getting any March 1st sets? Are you getting the Ninjago on March 1st?
No, I'm not. You're
going to wait for a good promotion or something?
What all is coming out March 1st? Do we know?
I tell you, you showed a couple of them a minute ago. There's 2 sets I'm thinking about getting, even at full price.
Which are? What's under the new?
Well, there's one set I definitely won't. But I really I need to pace myself and get the I'll tell you what I want. Let's just do this. I'll tell you what I want.
Okay.
I want the Vincent Van Hook.
Oh, the flowers here?
Sunflowers. I want sunflowers.
Yep. Okay.
But that one I can wait. There'll be a sale somewhere. There it is. I want the evolution of
STEM.
like
That
yeah, with Marie Curie and
yeah.
Newton and George Washington Carver sitting there going, we don't even know what STEM is. We never heard of STEM.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty good looking set. Yeah, I know.
I'm definitely not pre-ordering it. Man, it's
No.
way overpriced.
It is
It's way overpriced. Nope, I guess I won't be getting it.
$80. I don't know. That's probably
$80.
3 figs. I don't know.
Okay.
Is
No,
that it?
No. Just keep scrolling through.
Okay.
I think the little soapbox
that's
cars,
already
those
available.
are nice, but I'm not interested in them. I'm not saying they're bad. None of this. Yeah, you got the store build one.
Yeah. Earl hooked me up with the instructions.
Tom and Jerry's interesting.
Yeah.
Eeyore's interesting.
Eeyore.
But I can wait because those will go on sale.
Yep. Dumbo. Jason built Dumbo today. Did you guys watch his live
typewriter
stream?
Nobody asked for.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a planter. Planters are a thing. I go to my sister's. She's got a she shed, and I go in there, and I'm like, "What's all this stuff?" She's like, "They're planters." I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
There's a market for that. Let's see. Wait, didn't the Marvel set already come out?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all-
we're into stuff
a
that's
lot
out
of-
already.
A lot of that's already out.
So where's the Transformers?
Oh, we're gonna have to look at.
Maybe we might need to look at.
Brick
You're looking
Fanatic.
at Lego website, aren't you?
Yeah, where do you want to go? Let me think. It's under.
So Lego only has the things that you can pre-order, I guess, on there.
Is it under here?
Oh, look at those ads.
Yeah, this is another one of those websites that's. Well, I don't think this is going to be a very good help either. I don't know. Where was I on that we saw it? Was it the Brick Fanatic?
It was the Transformers.
Brickhead,
I
right?
saw them
Yeah.
earlier when we first started.
Those didn't look too bad.
I think it was on BrickSet. Go to BrickSet.
Okay.
Go to the homepage of BrickSet.
Random minifigure of the day.
Is it really random?
Is anything really random? That's the Ninjago City.
See, they've already got it. Oh, look at it. Police officers. I had that set as a kid. There
They are.
Yeah, Transformers Brickheads. Are these going to be $20? And they don't actually transform.
No.
But I thought they looked interesting. I Brickheads with wheels. I mean, maybe I need to rethink what I was thinking.
Is there going to really be?
There's a Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Yeah.
It looks. I've seen that. It looks pretty cool.
What are they going to be, like $20?
Yeah, $20.
Yeah. So those are the things of March 1st releases. I would love to get the Ninjago set. Love to get the STEM set and these two. But I don't want to pay full price.
I don't think you have to either. If you have the patience, I think those sets will be around long enough to make it to discount.
Is there any incentive to buy March 1st?
Probably not. It'll
Yeah.
probably be. Let's see. The first is on Saturday.
So I need all of y'all. All the sets I just mentioned. Nobody buy them. So they go on sale.
They're gonna go on sale anyway.
What is it right now? You get the
Oh,
police
my goodness.
scooter.
I have got to go spend my money right now. Spend my $40.
$40. Get you a little
Waffle
That's a bargain.
stand.
Only $40. It's not 75.
If you got to buy friend sets, you get this one.
The Australian free shipping.
Oh, man, the moment of stupidity on my part. I was like, $149. And then I felt bad. Then I felt mad for people in Australia.
Yeah.
Because I know the dollar is different in Australia, but is shipping really that much, even with the difference in the dollar? Like, what's $100 here? Would that be like 180 in Australia? What is that in Australia?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the
I don't
currency.
know. When you sent that to us, they slipped it in. They slipped it by us, and I'm like, what is he talking about? And
I'm like, oh, and I was so mad. I'm like, why did it send me into Australia?
It is 64. One Australian dollar is worth 64 cents.
Yeah, so it's not. I mean, there's no comparison.
Right.
149 is like 4 times as much, at least, of 35. So they got to spend effectively 4 times as much to get free shipping. No. Whatever 64% of 4 times is.
It's $1.57. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Why is it so expensive? Is it just because Australia is just in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, I guess so. I've heard people from Australia complain. I think they're justified.
Yeah, I think they are too. So Jason did a live stream from Florida today. Anybody catch it besides me?
No, I didn't know. I was gone all day. Is it?
It was a members only. So if you,
I'm a member.
Okay.
I thought maybe I'm not.
Any rate, he said there's some controversy with Alex coming up on the next
breaking
news. Yeah, and apparently it's my fault.
Which do, Joey?
I don't know what I did. Heather was saying, Joey, what did you do?
Man,
I don't know.
And you wouldn't know we're recording early, so we're not going to get.
So yeah, it'll be over already, and we'll be by the time this will be old news by the time. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, anyway, how about this? A waffle bottom plate.
A red one.
A red one. And it has no Lego logo on it, but it does on the back.
Lego on the back?
Yeah, it's one of those little blobs that'll never focus.
That. All right, can you name what set it was in?
Ooh. A red one? No, I can't. Can you?
Give us a number.
Well, let me look. I'm gonna look. Let me see if I can find it. It's a 6x8 one. 6x8 waffle.
Is it going to be plates? Various plates.
Well, that's going to be the problem. Yeah. So 6x8 waffle is a 30 by 36 old. 36 old.
Well, you don't know if they listed it
in
correctly.
red. Came in 34 set. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to. In red came in 1 set. Mixed parts box.
I win. I guess right.
Only in 1 set, so it's got to be pretty valuable, right?
Yeah.
Sure. 1955.
Oh, so this is before the patent.
Yeah. So this was sent to me by viewer Sky Guy. Sky
Guy.
Yeah, he sent me a care package full of several things, and then this part here, there's a video coming out. This 1x8, no tubes.
The color doesn't seem right.
It does not match any colors, new or old. The closest thing I could come up with is like the little the HO cars. One of the color gray is similar to this.
Yeah.
It's still not a perfect match, but he said it matched one of his garages from that area.
Okay.
So I didn't. Mine were lighter gray than this. So, at any rate, kind of an interesting.
What's the logo look like on it?
It's closed O. It's more modern. It ain't gonna show.
But it's got the back. It doesn't have the supports on the tubes on the inside.
Correct.
Yeah. That's 70s or before type mold.
It doesn't feel like cellulose acetate. It doesn't look like cellulose acetate, but it is warped.
Oh. We don't know what that color should look like when it's cellulose acetate.
That is a very true statement. Yes. But interesting, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
There's some other stuff. There's a video coming out. It probably won't come out but when this comes, I don't know that it'll still be out when this video comes out. So yeah, these were really cool to get. Oh, I got a marbled piece. He sent me a marble piece, that green circle. Put it up there with the rest.
Oh,
of
it's got a hole in the. Is it got a hole in the middle of it? Yeah.
Yeah. Those are kind of cool. I don't chase those, but if I run across them or get them in a.
And are those from whenever they changed the colors in the molds?
No, they're normal that way. They're intentionally that way.
But what set would that have been in it?
I don't know, but I got a whole bunch of them back in the day.
Well, so
I almost thought they weren't Lego.
Isn't there some kind of controversy like with the Wrexham factory? And these look new. This one looks new, like a new mold. But I thought there was like in Britain, the Wrexham factory, there was a thing where they were like selling them out the back door to the kids.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened. As many marble pieces are out there.
Yeah. No, I think there was something that happened there too. But I got kind of a collection of them there that are just somebody's doing something. They're yellows and browns. This one has 3 colors. So to your point, Earl, if they were cleaning out the machine, excuse me, I'm still sick. If they're cleaning out the machine, it's usually going to be from one color to the other. This one particularly has 3 colors in it. I thought that was kind of interesting. So
yeah,
2 different greens and a yellow in it or something. Okay, well, where are we at? We got anything else on the show notes?
Are we recording?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
don't say that to me.
We're recording. So is it time for comments?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did we do the what was the earlier segment where
what's more likely?
What's more likely?
Do we have a what's more likely?
What's more likely? Earl, remember to do what's more likely?
I don't have one this week.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing. What's more likely? Are we going to remember to do the comments singer?
Oh.
Are you ready, Earl? It's time for some foolish comments.
I don't like them.
You want me to autograph that?
I end up getting snarky, and I'm surprised they keep reaching out to me.
I'm not happy.
It's not even funny.
It's not even funny. Thank you, Jason.
Okay. Are you ready, Joey, on your soundboard over there?
Okay, yeah. If I get a space, I'll be ready.
Well, the first comment, this guy's comment gets pinned at the top every week, it seems like.
Uh-oh.
Is our buddy Alex.
Okay.
I love Lego.
So Alex says, so this is how I learned I have over 1 million bricks. I just got fact checked by the AFoOLs. Sure enough, BrickTsar says I have 800,000 pieces from my sets.
Wow.
Yeah, he was way off on that.
He underestimated, right?
Yes, way underestimated. Way. Yeah. Daniel Estes 88. Hey, I watched the entire thing again. This is actually pretty funny. I love it. I got a lot of Lego sorted. Thanks, guys. This is one of the best things going to sort Lego. Put it up on the background and
Take a nap.
Yeah.
Everything covered here.
The Bricking Out Loud. That book, The Lego Story, is superb. A detailed and fascinating history. The photographs throughout the book are terrific. Well worth the read. Well, Joey, you're going to miss out on all the pictures.
Yeah, I was going to say that's yeah. They reference it in the book a couple times when I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I don't have the book with me. I have to.
We can combine. We can combine our experience. Joey only hears all the words, and I only see all the pictures.
There you go. You still don't know what house it was.
Michelle Gibson, enjoyed this today. Joey, where do you get those jokes? I don't know if Joey knows where he gets those jokes.
You got jokes?
I don't even think it. Yeah, I didn't even think those were called jokes. Jude. Hey, Joey, Earl, and Jabbo. Good one, guys. Heck, I forgot I was going to say. Keep up the good work. Yeah, that's kind of, we forget a lot. Kona Dog, another fun podcast, always showing and buying something we've never seen before. The worst set I would take from the vault is 41508. I was misled to believe I didn't have to remember what you guys talked about. That way I can rewatch and re-listen forever. 13 more minutes. That's all we need for you guys to get to the 3 hours. You can do it. Yeah, speaking of that, Jason was really upset that we went so long.
Sorry.
Sky Guy. Speaking of Sky Guy.
Sky Guy.
Great show as always. Nearly 3 hours. Love it. There will be a City Arctic train set released later this year. 60470, the Arctic Explorer Polar Express train.
Dude, what's the number?
60470. I don't know if it shows up on Lego, but if you Google it, I think you can find it.
Yeah, it's on BrickTsar, but there's no pictures yet. Huh. Well, let me Google it real quick.
The Arctic train release.
I wonder if see anything.
Yeah, I'm not.
Seems like I saw but I think the image I saw was kind of a mock-up, like a.
He's on the dark web.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything. Nope.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be an actual train, or if it's going to be, it's going to be an Arctic City line, and it's just going to be something they're going to call it a train.
I don't know. I could use another.
Yeah. Daniel Estes. My all-time favorite set is the Adventures car. I ordered 2 used sets from Bricklink last year. I have one sitting right in front of my computer. Out of all the sets I have, that one is the most nostalgic for me. The other car I gave to my cousin when he and his family came through for a family reunion. As he was building it, we talked about how much fun we had as kids playing with the Adventurer sets. The Adventurer's cars. He didn't give us a set number.
It's probably a small set like my little tipper truck.
Yeah.
I appreciate him saying that because that makes me feel better because I was like, tipper truck never let me down.
Yeah.
His Adventures car, I'll never let him down.
Yeah.
People will always let you down at some point. Like I let Jason down.
Joe Bowling. My kids built with Duplo for several years. They built sets with system bricks, but just building on their own, they liked Duplo because they could build bigger things faster and spend more time playing with what they had built. It helped that we had a huge tub of Duplo bricks and base plates. We had accumulated from yard sales relatively cheap. Yeah, that is Duplo. New Duplo is really expensive, but used Duplo is fairly
cheap,
fairly affordable.
Yeah.
So how many Quattro sets did it take for you to stack that tower, Java?
7 of them. I used 7 of the sets. So I still had 3 more sets to break. Actually, no, I take it back because I had extra pieces. So it probably would have been the equivalent of 8 or 9 sets. But I still had 3 of the bigger sets that I didn't break into.
Did it take longer than you thought it was going to take?
No. I started out wider because I knew the stability would be an issue, but then when you start out wide, you run out of pieces a lot quicker. And I was like, I got maybe 12 inches high, and I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work. So I had to make it narrower. And then it was like I was just building. Okay, it's stable, and I try to have as many gaps where it wouldn't be too heavy.
Right.
But that last piece, my ladder wasn't tall enough to reach the top, so I had to connect, build the spire at the top,
push it
and
up,
then lift it up and connect it. And I'm connecting it like this. I should have recorded the whole thing. I should have just had my camera record me in case it fell. But man, I have a fear of heights. It's like I can watch these, and I don't know why I do it. I'll watch these videos of these idiots that'll climb on top of towers.
Oh,
and I get that sick feeling in my stomach.
Yeah.
I had the sick when I was connecting it, and it wiggled a little bit, and I'm on a ladder, like the 3rd rung from the top, so I'm not at the very top, but I'm like, I get that sick feeling in my stomach, and it wiggles a little bit. And somebody did notice the trampoline, the rebounder.
I was going to ask you why you had that out, or you.
I didn't intentionally put it there. my wife had gotten it from my father-in-law, and she said I should try it out. But then when it was sitting there, I was like, "This is what I need to do because I know how to like set the camera up fixed, then take the trampoline over there and then jump on it where I'm high, but try to look natural where I'm floating in the air, and then edit out the trampoline."
Right.
But that thing was so, I was like, it was so unstable.
Yeah.
I just figured if I bounced one time, it was going to fall over. And those are pretty, I don't know what kind of damage it could have done, depending on what it hit and which direction it fell. I mean, that'd be knowing me, it'd fall over and I'd bust the TV or something.
Yeah, no. I'm guessing Milo wasn't around for that.
No. He's a tower pusher.
I was going to say,
I got a video of him when he was crawling and somebody built a block tower, and you would build the tower and he would scoot over there so he can knock it over.
Yeah.
So he loves knocking towers over. Oh, he don't like it. We were building with the Quattro, and he didn't like it if anybody else built. He wanted to build it. If you built it, he'd knock it over.
But don't knock his over.
No, knock his over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any little kid like that.
No. Miss Brick on Brick. Hey, great show. Hey guys, great show. I'm with Jabo. I have 3 BDP sets that I've never opened. Yeah, most of us have them that we've never opened.
I said I was going to build one of those trains, and I still haven't done it.
See, I'm just saving money.
Don't worry, you still got plenty of time.
The train's still available if anybody wants it. The current one.
Yeah.
The steam train, Petticoat Junction.
Yep.
Chris Bricks, forward to the "What Did Earl Say" segment. It's a worthy successor to the old guy, new shirt. Good job, Jason. We need to get him material.
Yeah.
Pasta Jensen's at the 19-minute and 17-second timestamp. Bricks and Giggles bulk holes seems always to be a real treasures.
But she's got another. Did you see the one she did? She hadn't got it yet at the time we're recording this. Like she's gonna have a monorail in there. There are at least 2 or 3 monorail pieces, and you can see the base for the Futuron monorail. But they didn't completely disassemble the base plate.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one she's wanting too. No,
well, she already got it. She's already got the
Futuron. Oh, she's wanting.
Yeah,
it's
she's like, even if it is, nothing wrong with having a second one.
Right. Oh no,
you need the track.
But she pays up for some of those too. I mean, she does well.
She paid like $250, which I thought, oh, okay, that was a lot. I'm still wary of paying that much for incomplete pictures.
Right. Yeah. No,
there's one on Goodwill. Oh, it might already been ended. Oh.
But she does that that is essentially her living. She will pull those parts out and sell them. And
it's funny. Oh, I lost. So somebody was selling no, that was an old one. There was an Ice Planet spaceship, one of the Ice Planet mothership I wanted to get. Anyway. She does what I'm unwilling to do. She sells vintage pieces.
Sure.
Yeah.
She collects what she likes, and then the extras she sells. I haven't brought myself to that point yet.
Do you ever think you will?
I'll have to at some point.
Well, yeah, I was going to say it. Yeah, it's either you're going to have to or Jacob's going to, one or the other, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping tipper trucks will be worth about $20.
Yeah. You can probably start signing them and selling them.
Yeah. Rafael Razil. Hello from Portugal. I really enjoy seeing your videos. Nice and funny conversations. I thank you for it. I also love the interaction with Jason and Alex. My focus is on trains. They are getting darn expensive. Yes, they are.
They are.
I've been collecting them since the Horizon Express. That was a good one. Brought me to the hobby again. Also, I'm on a struggle to buy or not the passenger train 60 337. It's damn ugly. But in the future, I'll regret not
You
having
will
it.
regret it.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. To me, needs hard molding, hard modding. What do the train fans think about it? Yeah, I haven't bought that one yet either, and I just
I personally, I understand why he doesn't like it. Joey, were you the one that didn't like it, or is it Earl?
I don't like it, but I have it.
But I mean, it's not any worse than the Mr. Freeze train.
yeah. The color scheme's not horrible. The passenger cars aren't. It's that long nose
It's
front
the-
end.
It's the
That's the way the
locomotive.
trains are today.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, because there's if you watch the movie The Bullet Train, the
Yeah.
Bullet Train in Japan, it's almost like this was based off of those type of trains.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is more of a Japan-based look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're really going to make,
Excuse me, sorry.
at least not in the city theme. They're going to make more modern equivalents of what trains look like, since these are going to be kids that maybe see trains similar to this. I don't know, but I'm one of those old school guys. I still want to see more stuff that's, to me, the heyday of trains in the United States was the 50s.
Steam,
You had steam and diesels
early diesels
everywhere.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But you don't. That's why the Santa Fe train was so popular. That was that era of trains. And then you got something like the Emerald Knight, a classic steam train from. Well, it's the Flying Scotsman. I had people tell me that's not the Flying Scotsman. I'm like, it's the Flying Scotsman. They just couldn't call it the Flying Scotsman.
But you take like the Santa Fe, the Super Chief, and that streamlined diesel, and there was as much pushback against those types of trains in the 50s, not as models but as real trains, because they didn't, they looked different. It's like, that's not what a steam train looks. That's not what a train looks like. As I resist this, right? Because it's like, that's not what I think a train should look like, even though that is what a train looks like.
So, do you have two of those?
No, I have one.
Yeah,
I do.
Jabba? Yeah,
I have to have two. Yeah, I have to make all my passenger trains longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did buy two of those. Did you that's one of the ones I got, and I never did call customer support, but my one of the passenger cars, the plate was bent.
Bent plate, yeah, I remember.
But I was able to build it, and I'm like, and I got too lazy to call them. It's one of those rare times I actually got a damaged part.
Yeah.
Brian's Brick Barn 7351. I also bought 6987 recently. I ordered mine on December 26th from Belgium, and I'm still waiting for delivery.
Oh, December 26th?
And this was 8 days ago, so hopefully he's got it by now.
Wow, we're in February and he still hasn't got it.
And yes, shipping was almost $60. I feel like Bricklink sellers are either really punctual or they drag their feet and get around to your order a week later. I usually get my orders out the next day. Love the podcast. Been here since episode 1. Thank you, Brian. We really appreciate that.
So 6987, is that what he said?
Yeah, that's the Blacktron.
Right. So remember 2 episodes ago when I said I ordered one? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saying got yours?
Well, I haven't paid for it. He contacted me and said, he contacted me weeks later. It was because I think when we talked about it in the last podcast, it was getting ready to be set, whatever it was. It was getting ready to be past the point of time that it's.
Yeah, because he hadn't responded.
He hadn't responded. Well, he responded and said, "Oh, I'm in the middle of whatever they call it, exams or something." And he said, "Let me go."
Kid.
Right. He said, "Let me go through it and see, and see if it's all good or whatever." Well, now it's been at least another 2 weeks. Let me see if I can see. So I'm just about done with that one. February 2nd. So it's been 2 weeks now. Okay. Is that right?
Yeah.
Been over 2 weeks.
Yeah, this happens, man.
Yep.
Kids. You put stuff in there, and then you only have a handful of items, and then something sells. You're off to college. You don't.
Right.
Well, Brian, he acts like he's paid for it because he said the shipping was $60. So I wonder if it's just lost in the mail somewhere. I don't mean lost. I mean, lost in transit.
Yeah.
It all depends on what type of service they use. Like this set I got today that we showed, I was really shocked that it came this quick.
Yeah.
That's ridiculously fast.
But when you get to 2 months, close to 2 months, that's when you're like, oh, is it going to come? I have a couple of times where it's been 3 months or more, which sometimes, depending on how they label it, like it could be held up in customs.
Yeah, if you mislabel it or put the wrong tariff code or whatever. But let's not act like Lego's not.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even order those.
Right.
Mine looked like it came from China.
Joey, you ready with the soundboard?
What? Yeah. What? Okay.
What word?
Ty Novell, aka Tylenol. When Jabba was talking about sets matching the episode numbers, I half expected Joey to pull the set from under his desk or something. I'm sure under Joey's desk there is a TARDIS type of space where the contents take up more
space
than it appears.
Yeah, there's
you could have definitely done the set that is set 120. I have on my table in the basement.
That would have been funny. We need to start looking at that now.
Yeah. So what's set? So 121.
Well, let's look at 120. Let's just look at
120 is tipper train.
Is it the tipper train?
It's
you went there. I went somewhere else. Hang on.
Oh, there's another 120.
Yeah.
Basic set.
A basic set. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
We could have done either one.
There's come on. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to really study this set.
You do. She's about cross-eyed studying it. And then the tipper
so there's
train.
120 pieces in that set, right?
Probably.
Yeah, back when the set number was the piece count.
Right. Yeah.
Look at that guy squinting.
Yeah, he's struggling too.
Made me do the photo shoot outside.
Ty Novell, it's nice seeing people trying to complete their collection and picking sets based on nostalgia. Yeah, that's the fun of collecting. It's realizing you want something. You don't need anything. Just realizing you want something and then trying to acquire it. The problem is once you acquire it, you find something else to go after.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm working. I've really limited myself though, because no more Fabuland.
Because you have it all.
I might go into Jack Stone, but I have all the Jack Stone figures.
But you started on Blacktron.
Now, yeah, but I'm not gonna.
You say that you're working on the big one. Once you get that one, you're gonna be like, well, why don't I just get these other ones? They're gonna.
I think I'm gonna play the long game for Blacktron. I'm just gonna look for lots that have instead of trying to piece it together piece by piece.
Or just try to buy it outright like I did.
Just find a lot that has, incomplete, possibly complete sets.
Right.
It has other things in it. And this is the whole thing where you said, talking about earlier, but am I going to sell stuff? It's like, this is why I need to sell stuff. Because like when I get extras of things, I don't need 5 of the Legoland Hospital.
Right.
I got like 5 of those gravel quarry sets. So it's like, I don't need all those, but I can't bring myself to sell them.
Yeah.
Chris, go ahead.
No, I was lamenting trying to sell something because same thing. I've put sets together and it's like I know all the pieces there. I have a box and I have a second copy, and then I have partial. Yeah, and so it's like there's no need for all that because like the castle, the yellow castle. I think I sent you. It was a horrible piece of.
I didn't have a box at all for that.
Yeah, but so it's like. there ain't no sense of me having a box and a half. So
Thank you. My castle is in that box right now.
is it? Well, there
Yeah.
you go. It feels
Chris,
at home.
Chris Gennart, this was a very difficult assignment. I've only watched about 40 of BrickTsar's videos. What? You've only watched 40 of BrickTsar videos?
He still has his sanity.
You still got it. Well, there's a big backlog for you. So I don't have a good sense of his collection. Well, I'm going to give you a little hint. Just pick a Lego set you want, and you got about a 75% chance that it's in Jabo's collection.
Yeah.
As long as I do get the sense that he owns 1066, the DACTA set that I mentioned in the last video.
1066?
Is that the one you just got?
No.
I feel like that the numbers all run together.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
10. Oh, you'll laugh.
Oh, it's with the pigtails.
Yeah.
Pigtails.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one I can't remember if I have it.
Well, this is another one of those. If you have all the figures, do you have the set? Was there any paperwork or anything special about that?
It was just the box.
Just the box.
Yeah. But not all of those figures are easy to get.
No. No, they're not.
I mean, at the time, the red pigtail girl with the gold necklace, that was an expensive torso.
It still is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That gold.
The guys in the back are common. The policeman, depending on what chef that is. But the white pigtail is definitely expensive.
Yes, it is.
He also says, I'm guessing he owns 7727, the freight train.
Oh, yeah.
And 7755 diesel heavy shunting locomotive. As I'm missing those from my 12-volt collection. See, that's what I told you. Just throw some numbers out there, man, and he's more than likely got them.
My 12-volt journey, I bought some, and this is another reason why I don't sell stuff, but I sold my castles. I bought 12-volt trains from Germany. I was learning German from looking at eBay, because that's the only place I could find these at a good price was in Germany. And I bought some, and then we were moving houses. I was like, I need to sell some of these. So I sold some of my 12-volt trains. But I bought them back.
Yeah.
I bought them again.
Daniel Estes. Here's a great nostalgic news for your show. If you remember things, this might be a show for you. No.
If you forget things.
Yeah.
SG Bricks, otherwise known as Sega Bricks. Top 3 that Jabo owns I would want. The giant truck from the model team, a Santa Fe or Imperial Knight or Marsh train. The third, that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
The third one I will leave under review until I know other people's suggestions. There is just so much to choose from. Greetings from Belgium.
Yeah.
So let's see. We've been greeted from Portugal today and Belgium today.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Pasta Jensen, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 16 seconds. I do remember the punchline. I feel misled. Only reason for me to remember that is because Joey uttered the word skiing in Jabo's hint. Crying Brian, I just want Jabo's blue spaceman LED night light so bad. I'm sure there's also a bunch of red 2x4 brick items that I would also want. I might have started collecting them because of him.
That's funny. I've had several people reach out to me about that helmet. I'm not the helmet, the night LED spaceman, and then there's other things. I get people, are you going to sell that? Like, no.
Is that one that rare?
Try to find one for sale.
Okay, well, fair enough.
I don't know what it's worth, but it's one you don't see for sale very often. I don't know if you ever remember back in the day, Bricks for Chris was collecting all of the clocks. And he wanted the alien clock.
Yep.
And we could never even find one for sale.
Right.
And he was, and I found one, and some other people found one, and then the price got to like $600, and then finally I think he got one or two of them, and it was like a ridiculous amount. And then all of a sudden, you started seeing a whole bunch of these showing up. There was like a period of time when those alien space clocks were out there.
They were just holding out on him because
somebody was. They were only sold in Japan.
I was gonna say, I thought there was something about those. It was Japan or something.
Pasta Jensen again at the 2 hour and 1 minute and 13 second timestamp. Not sure why I bothered with the timestamps. I'm closer to 50 than 40, but I guess skiing keeps me in somewhat shape as I still manage to sit on the floor without pulling a muscle. The problem's not sitting on the floor without pulling a muscle. The problem is getting up. Joe Bowling, I don't know what all sets Jabo has in his collection besides 2,000 tipper trucks. But there's sets I've seen in his videos that I would want are the Ollie Dragon sculpture, the Emerald Knight, and the 775 Firefighter boat, because that was my first Lego set.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's a good reason to want it.
Yep.
And that's a set that you can get that's not expensive.
Yeah.
The 775. Also, 316 is the alternate version of that set. And the only reason I know this off the top of my head because I'm working on my Legoland collection.
Oh.
And so the 316 version was one of the ones I needed to make sure I had in my collection.
Gibson Star Wars collector. There are a lot of Duplo train sets. Shouldn't we be getting them wanting trains? I guess the next step to Lego City trains, they must skip them. Took a couple of goes to get through the almost 3-hour show, but I enjoyed it all. Thanks, guys. You don't have to take us all in one sitting. We give you, unlike Jason and Alex, we give you 2 weeks to get through ours.
Well, you know what? I got to thinking when he was complaining about how long our episode, we've combined the 2 weeks
I know.
of theirs. It's probably longer.
Yeah.
Hey, we encouraged y'all to make longer episodes.
Yep.
We do. We do.
Yep.
Speaking of Alex Noons.
Speaking of Alex Noons, yes.
Which
I don't like Lego.
Trying to think which
Jabo is right. I display as much as I can. I hate putting sets away and always need to buy new parts when I'm making a mock. This is why I'm always invading new parts of my home to display new sets. So when he's talking about when he like redoes his city, huh? Like he puts stuff under a city and then he runs out of room. He's got to be talking about that where he hates putting stuff away.
Put it away, yeah.
Always invading new parts of my home to he's
spreading out.
Yeah, he's spreading out all over the house. Yeah, like he's got, what's he have on the piano? He's got something in the living room on the piano.
Isn't there a Titanic or something out there?
Is it the
Titanic? Maybe it's the piano.
I keep telling him he should let Josh move into Jason's basement and sleep on the couch, and then he could take that room over.
There you go.
Ty Novell, aka Tylenol, homework. I wonder how many people would say they want all of Jabo's 2,000 plus tipper trucks. I'm trying to think of what Jabo has that I would like, but I'm coming up blank. Sure, he does have some good stuff, but I think I would want. Getting his collection of 2x4 bricks in all the produced colors would be awesome, but that's not a set. Now, if the question was, what does Joey have that I want? That macaroni-built rocket sealed would be at the top of my list. The store shelf Fabuland display box with 8 sealed Charlie the Cats would be another one, as it is also.
That can be had. Just hit me up. It can be.
He has no attachment to that, but
I have none. No, that was an impulse purchase. That, I'm not giving it away, but I.
You know what my favorite item of Joey's is?
I'm gonna guess that store train.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Do you know what my favorite item that Ryan from M&R Productions has?
Well,
it's got to be
something.
It's got to be some Star Wars.
If it's Star Wars related, then think of the things that I like that are Star Wars related
It has to be a
that I
Yoda.
don't have
Gotta
and
be a
likely
Yoda.
can't have.
It's got to either be a Yoda or an X-wing.
It's a Yoda. It's the I Heart
Oh,
Yoda. It's it was a sculpture Yoda, but it's got the I
love
Heart New York thing.
Yeah. Mm.
interesting.
What is it that's not Star Wars related, or is there? That was it. Does he have
Oh no,
anything else?
it was
That was it.
Ryan.
Okay, yeah,
Star Wars
yeah,
related.
yeah.
That was the one.
Ty Novell, Joey at BrickTrains, how updated is your brick set? I'm sure you have more sets and pieces than what you have shown there.
Yeah, it's probably a little behind, especially for new stuff. I usually try to keep my vintage stuff pretty close, but yeah, there's probably some new stuff that's not in there.
Blockhead UK, Et Live Med Lego is the Danish language version of the Lego story. I bought both from the P Shop in Billund when I was lucky enough to visit for Fan Media Days in 23. As if that wasn't cool enough, we bumped into Kale, Kale with a J, who was wandering around in the shop, and he happily posed for a selfie and signed my copy of the book, which I had just bought.
Wow.
I even managed to have a chat with him in Danish. I knew there was a point to all the hours spent in Duolingo, and he actually understood what I was talking about. Made my day, week, month, year.
I guess so.
Invite me on a
That was
podcast
great.
and I can show you my copy. It is about time to have her again.
Man, she's had some really good experiences, like
Yeah.
in opportunities.
Mhm.
The our time zones get us so much.
Yeah. Scotty McQuaid on Bevan's Brick World, he opened an unopened cargo train set 7939 and a mesh train set 10219 for his city. He has lots of unopened sets, more of a mock builder. Yeah, he sure is. Singinator, wow, set 120 is a train with a tipper truck. Okay, not the same tipper truck, but still, it is a tipper. It's a tipper wagon.
Tipper wagon.
Jason's Bricks and 5. We know that guy too. 2 hours and 47 minutes. Joey says his Bricklink store is his retirement plan. It looks like he will actually spend all of his free retirement time recording the podcast. I guess I need to quit my job to follow your show. Boy,
No, I don't know, Jason. I don't know how I'm going to watch your show when I retire because I watch your show when I'm at work.
well, by the time you retire, his 5-minute videos will probably be like 50 minutes apiece.
Oh.
Hi, this is Jason from Jason's Bricks and 5, where we make videos in about 50 minutes or less.
Chris Gennart, it's a good question to ask. What would be the worst Lego set to take from the vault? I initially thought of video set, but that falls within the past 4 years. My thought then is a Jack Stone set, perhaps 4611 Police Headquarters. It was apparently listed at $70 in 2001, but is listed at about $55 sealed today, with none selling within the last 6 months on Bricklink.
Orange brick separator in a bag. That would be a bad one to take.
That would be a bad one to take.
I still can't believe that they sell those at the Lego store on the. I can't believe that. They should give those away.
They should.
Because they have a bucket of them from all the sets that they build in the back of the store for display.
I didn't think of that.
Yep.
Chef Eddie, all the new 4+ truck sets are modular. Yeah, Jason. Very funny.
And also Speed Champions.
Speed Champions aren't. They're their own theme. It says it right there on the box. Pasta Jensen, I have in total bought 3 Bricklink sets, 1 left to build. The last 2 series I did not order any. I was on the fence regarding the train, but it being 8 wide, put it on the no buy section. It just does not fit, and I have enough display sets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
Blah. Maybe Mattel Brick Shop is able to headhunt some talent from the up and coming brick companies. And with those IPs they have, they could make an impact. If the Lego Group wants to pursue high dollar sets, smaller dollar sets market is wide open. Yeah, but all all those sets that you buy cheaper, which they're about what, half the price of Lego. I mean, you buy a modular. How much is a
Yeah.
Fun Hole modular or a
Like $50 or
Fanatic?
something. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still $100, so it's half the price. But anyway, they're not on store shelves. If you buy the brick stuff,
Yeah.
the no-name brick stuff from Walmart or from wherever, unless you're buying the dollar store ones, they're not. How much was that Beatles thing you bought?
The I got it on sale.
You got
But
it
it
on
was
sale, and it
it
was
was a
still
lot.
overpriced. Yeah,
It was a lot.
so it's not.
They had the Barbie car. I thought about buying it. It was on sale for $56. It's the only car they've made that I was like, oh, that might be interesting. It's a Corvette, like a 56 or something Corvette in pink. It's all pink.
Oh, wow.
It's $56. So it's like the size of, the creator cars, like that are usually like $130, $50.
Right.
But
Well, how much was the regular price?
it was regularly like 80.
Yeah, so I
So
mean,
it was actually affordable compared to Lego. But it's they make very little stuff that intrigues me.
yeah.
And they still had. I just checked the website while we're here. They still hadn't done anything yet.
Marty's Bricks, Jabo, I don't care about that car. It's just a fictional car. Also, Jabo, hey, it's Jabo. Welcome to BrickTsar. Today we're going to look at all the Fabuland sets and some Duplo.
Yeah, there's a bit of hypocrisy in what I said, but I would say this: the Fabuland stuff, I'm not buying because it's a car, but like the Hot Wheels stuff, I guess I didn't say it in the correct way. I don't know how to work. I'm not a wordsmith. I'd rather it be like, if it's a car that you're buying because it's a car, that it be based on a car,
Right.
a real car.
A real car. Yeah.
Instead of I guess my fictional, the fictional Hot Wheels cars is what I was talking about. But yes, he is correct. I am a hypocrite.
Ty Novell, Jabo taking apart the Blacktron sets first will be more likely than Joey building the feud house. The firehouse. Funny.
I still haven't. He still hasn't built the feud house, and I still haven't taken apart my Blacktron sets.
The Forest Man Fanatic. Hey, BrickTrains, if your interceptor base from Slovenia doesn't work out, I'd be happy to help you out. There you go, Joey.
Okay. It's not going to work out.
Yeah, it's not working out.
It's not working out.
Yeah.
Hit him up, Joey. Sin Killer Tachikawa. I bet the logic is we don't want to warehouse these gifts till we ship the pre-order. But if we ship the gift now, they may try to cancel the pre-order. That's possible.
Yeah, that's always a risk, isn't it?
I guess that's why their gifts. I guess he's trying to make logic of why the gifts doesn't come with the pre-orders like they used to.
Right.
Ty Novell, I think Duplo Tracy has already built a yellow castle out of Duplo, but yeah, maybe Jabo can show us his version. That'd be cool. It'd be pretty big. Speaking of Lego, Chef Eddie, speaking of Lego books, we need an autobiography called Who is Earl?
You write an autobiography, Earl?
Yeah. SG Brick, worst sets to get out of the vault. Enough choice. Video dots, stunts, the Galaxy, or was that the bin with the extra parts? Greetings from Belgium. The Galaxy. I know which one he's talking about.
Yeah. That was a bin of parts.
Mhm. Blah. I recently had an unfortunate Bricklink order that ended up delivered to the wrong location based upon the
Ooh.
tracking number. Seller had accidentally sent this to the wrong address, but helped contact the other party and was able to send me the order directly. So the tracking number was key to finding out what happened. I know things happen, but this ended up good in the end. Seller was great in helping, as well as the other party shipping this to me. Very thankful in this new world where UPS and USPS are not working together. Yeah, that sounds like the Bricklink seller just actually put
Yeah.
somebody else's label on your package, and
I've done it.
yeah,
I think we've all done it at some
yeah, I've
point.
done it.
It's-
I've done
Ship
it.
something to the wrong person.
Yeah.
I had one just recently where I shipped it and he put the wrong city on his on Bricklink. But when I went to Pirate Ship and shipped it, because I pulled up the thing, the city was correct and the zip code, and it went to his place. I looked up his place, and it went to it, and it got returned anyway.
Huh.
And so it got. I could tell it was being returned. That's why he contacted me. He said, "Oh, I put the wrong city." But then when I looked, it's like, "Oh, it changed the city." But like if you type the zip code in,
Right.
it'll automatically put what city that is. And that's
Right.
what Pirate Ship did. And so now the package has come back and I can't get a response from him.
Oh
It's been
no.
over a week and he's not responding to me. I've sent him a picture of the package. I said, I'm not sending it because it is addressed correctly. His building that he lives in refused it.
Really?
Yes. And it's not his fault. But unless they just don't know recognize his name, but it got addressee unknown or something, I'm like,
Huh.
did he use a made up name? I mean, we used to have that problem back in the day. My sister and I would write letters to each other when I was in New Mexico, and we put made up names, and sometimes the post office wouldn't deliver them.
Wow.
But I don't know. It's he hadn't responded. I'm just going to give him his money back. If he doesn't respond in another week, I'll just refund them and say, look, I'm not taking a chance of sending this again because it's only like a $9 order.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've already paid the shipping. I'm not going to pay for the shipping again.
Right. To have it come back again.
Come back again. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry for that tangent.
That's all right.
Nope.
Josh Greathouse. I really want Mattel to deliver. I'm a used Lego fan, but they need some. I'm sure he says wants competition from pricing and to push their builds. That said, I feel we might get some great price pieces from different companies. The issue being quality. I agree with Joey on the style and vibe of Lego. I found Citizen Bricks and other third parties can add some spice to them. I hope Mattel can deliver, but I'm not putting money on it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. They got a lot of work to do if they think it's going to be something.
Yep.
Sin Killer Tachikawa. I honestly think Mega Constructs was a good move from a business standpoint. They pivoted from being another Lego to aggressively targeting things Lego was behind on, aka video games. Those Halo sets did numbers for them for a while. Yeah, I mean,
The thing about that is you got to get that when it's hot.
Yeah.
Not like Fortnite when it's already over.
yeah.
Like Lego did.
Yeah.
Blah. 3 Jabo sets I want. 3 tipper trucks. Mr. Wicked Paul. I liked hearing everyone's vault set, but how dare someone take my Black Seas Barracuda? But okay, I'll take the 7867 chain lamp post as I need some more. 7867.
7867. 7867. Oh, yeah. 12-volt lights.
Oh, that's the lights.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't recognize the number. The 4 lights. There are 4 lights. There are 4 lights. Or was it 3? How many was it? I can never remember.
Looks like it's
I wanted to say there were 5. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
no. It's some kind of obscure movie reference, I'm assuming.
It's not obscure, and it's not a movie.
Okay.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Alex
yeah,
will
yeah.
know.
Yeah. No, you're right,
I
Alex.
w- and then, now I can never remember if it was 4 or 5. When the
Um,
Kardashians were torturing him.
was it? Oh, okay. That's okay. But I thought that was one that were
Well, hopefully
torturing
Alex
Riker.
catches this so he can recreate it because
Yeah.
he'll do a 15-minute segment on it.
Yeah.
He can do all the quotes in the correct voice.
In the correct
Yes.
place, yes.
Duplo Tracy, I use YouTube in my special education class for learning videos all of the time, and
Nice.
those ads feel targeted. We will do a number or letter video and then get a 30-minute ad for a cartoon that is the full length of the cartoon video. Even official Thomas videos have come on after our songs. It feels more predatory than before Copa. Homework. 3 sets I want from that Jabo has. No surprise they are all Duplo. The yellow Zooter, as I recently got the other 2, and that one is hard to find and more than I'm willing to pay.
Oh, that's the talking one. Wazo.
Number 2, the Duplo Dog Tube Set.
Yeah.
And number 3, the Duplo Plane Tube Set.
I'm not going to talk about the plane.
Yes, that's 3 Duplo sets.
I paid way too much for that plane.
Merlin Ulrich. Repeat after me. Yellow Castle and Duplo. Yellow Castle and Duplo. Yellow Castle and Duplo.
No, it became real. It's real
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It's fixing to show up. Matthew Vogel. If you enjoy trying to remember what your homework is, this might be the podcast for you.
Yep.
A typesetter, also known as a compositor, is the person who arranges the individual characters within the frame on a printing press.
Oh, the typesetter is the person.
The composing set is designed to work like a typecase, organizing the letters for easy access. My top 3 most wanted Jabo sets would have to be the Futuron Monorail, 3693 Fabuland Amusement Park. There's a Fabuland fan.
Hey, thank you.
And the 612 Tipper Truck. Money can buy tippers, but it can't buy the satisfaction of knowing that your tipper once served in the Tipper Truck Army. Seriously, Jabo, if I send you 2 tippers, will you send me 1?
Oh, a trade. Do you want one that has actually been... So to make that trade worth it, all of them would have to appear in a video. I need to do that. I need to make the video because I've never shown all of them in one video.
The worst vault pick might be 4467, the Stretcher Polybag from the sports line in 2002.
I don't know.
3 parts, $1.50 new. I would rather have the Duplo Chicken Turkey Fish Breeze.
I think the Billboard was a pretty bad one too. It's one piece
from that same series.
Yeah,
some of those
Billboard. It's just a white slope piece.
Some
of
those Coca-Cola sets that Joey did were pretty lame.
They were real lame. Yeah.
Lastly, congratulations to Earl for figuring out how to say Sauron. I knew you had it, buddy. Just like a lady pig and Harry's best friend, Sauron. Now I don't know how I pronounced it.
Sauron.
Sauron. Sky Guy.
Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, there's more than one. I thought it was just one piece. There's actually looks like there's a couple other pieces in there. Oh, there's 2 plates in it. Never mind.
Sky Guy homework.
There's the
First
stretcher.
is the 1650 Maersk ship, which is my white whale at the moment. Second is the 810 town plan, and the third is the 80 ambassador set. The 080 ambassador set.
Yeah, that's a train. That's a train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the number?
8080.
Oh yeah, okay. Why is that? Okay. I have one of
like
these.
One of the few train sets that has buildings in it.
Right.
Like as part of the set. Like most buildings for trains are sold separately. This one had them all in the set.
Yep. Yeah. That is a cool set.
Again, Joey, your use of the word cool. Just kidding. It's 4 wide, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
It's an FAO Schwartz exclusive, though.
Oh,
Ooh.
who's the ambassador?
I apologize. I read ahead.
Uh-oh.
Chef Eddie says a small meteorite is reportedly headed for Legoland. They have said to expect about 50 square blocks of damage. Joe, you should have read ahead. You could have used that one.
Yeah.
Blah. Honestly.
Here you go, Jason.
Honestly, when the BDP stops with the modular styled buildings, I'm less interested in the recent Parisian street, and it was a great front. But the dollhouse feel makes me incomplete. Kind of compares to that restaurant facade series.
Yeah, the dollhouse stuff makes it feel cheaper, I think. Doesn't or incomplete maybe.
Incomplete, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely stuff that you see in Friends and City and things like that.
Ty Novell, I noticed that there are 2 different colors for yellow spaceman air tanks. One is noticeably lighter than the other. Have you guys ever noticed the difference?
Yes, I have absolutely noticed that. And it's kind of annoying, but there's even some other modern parts where, depending on the mold, the plastic looks a totally different color. Like lime, there's some lime colors that are like way off. But the air tanks, it's almost like they're clear, but they're yellow. I don't know how to, but there's definitely a difference in the color.
So they're not 100% opaque. They're not solid.
They're not opaque, but it's like somebody made something opaque yellow. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I need to get them and compare them, but you can when you're looking at them, it's the same thing with their hands. Even sometimes you can see a difference in the yellow for the minifigure hands.
Kyle Jones, I'm sorry. I'm going to order something from Earl or Jabo and then email you and say, can you send me the tracks on this? And just for you, I will copy and paste it. Chris Cummings, Roscoe Pico Train. Josh Greathouse, Space.
Yeah, okay, hang on. Here we go.
Space.
You need to get a Roscoe going.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you need more comments. Sin Killer Tachikawa, 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 40 seconds. Who's on first? No, who's on second?
What's on third?
Josh Greathouse. I didn't comment on the other guys. You're welcome. Thank you. We appreciate that. By the way, we had 78 comments this week.
Wow.
BrickTsar Studio. That's why we're going so long.
Yeah, well,
but it gives us good stuff to talk about because when we stop and talk about stuff, that's BrickTsar Studio. Comment for the comments. Thank you. We appreciate that number. You are in the number. Fiber Tang Gal. Sorry guys, but my support is with the breaking news and the comment count competition. Oh wait, I just saved your count. I just upped your count. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ty Novell, Mega Bloks quality is worse than some of those other brands out there. Like Earl said, I'd much rather play with some fun.
They got past the moderators there.
Yeah. They slipped that one by the censor. Mayo, I'm setting the amount of episodes it'll take to get to 3-hour recordings at 5.5. Who's betting the over and who's betting the under? Jabo once said old people talk about the same things all the time over again, then forget about it. Does that mean you guys are getting older? Yeah.
Yeah.
No question about that.
Yeah.
So Jason, the over under is 5.5. So that means that we're going to get to are we going to get to 3 hours before episode 125?
We're not tonight.
No, we're
we're
better
not
not.
Not tonight.
Chef Eddie, too much Lego talk and not enough ranting. We need some more rants. Well, you got a good rant from
You got it.
Javo today, buddy.
Sorry.
Chef Eddie, I hope if I leave more comments, you'll be able to reach 3 hours. That'll be the goal for the next one.
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours will be the goal for episode 121. Javo said nope.
Oh my goodness.
Because I got to go.
3 hours. That I could tell you at 2 is about as that's about as long as my body wants to sit.
Yeah.
Without.
It has to be exceptional circumstances.
Let me tell you what I'm surprised. I'm surprised between the three of us, we've all lasted that long and not had to get up and go pee.
I know. Trust me. I know.
And how do we do this even when we don't have very many show notes?
Yeah, we're early this year, and early this time, and we're never very good at show notes anyway. But
hey, we have our second most popular video has 148,000 views, and it's the one that Jabo's holding up the space train.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that we purposely made the thumbnail? You held it up just for the sake of the thumbnail?
I think might be. So should we do a thumbnail? Is it that important? I keep watching these videos about YouTube and the algorithm of its push-pull and all these different things. It's like, oh my gosh.
You don't make a thumbnail, right? You just pick a screenshot.
For this, yes. I just pick a screenshot.
And that's fine for what we do, but it's like if you make a podcast and every one of your thumbnails looks exactly the same, that's a problem because people won't know different episodes. But at least they can see we got a different dumb expression, even if it's like end of a Ryan George video.
Right.
You ever say Alex will know what I'm talking about. If he watches Ryan George, but at the end of his videos, enjoy this clip from my video, and it's like all these different screenshots of when he's making a weird face or something, or his eyes were closed.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Have the cows come home yet?
We're cutting it short for the sake of Jason. We want to make sure he can get this one in time.
Yeah.
Well, what was the homework we gave him? I forgot already.
Did we? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't give him homework.
No.
What's the most you would pay for a minifigure? There you go.
There you go.
So what's the most?
And which one?
What's the most you would pay for a minifigure that you want, and what's the most that you have paid for a minifigure that you have?
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Yeah. Good one. So if you know the answer to that, leave it in the comments below. Hey, we got an extra comment from that. Thank you. As always, please subscribe to Earl so he can get better internet and get rid of his cookies. And Joey, thank you always for doing so much work keeping this show going. And I don't know why I'm here, but if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, Joey will be taking you home, and leave an F in the chat.